So today we're working with colored pencils, and I'm so excited to talk to you today about colored pencils because I love using them. I love them because they come in a wide range of colors. I love them because I can get details, because when you sharpen them, they can sharpen to a nice point, so I can get some really fine details, but I can also color big areas with them. So today I just want to show you some basic techniques of working with colored pencils. The great thing about colored pencils is with just one pencil, I can get different shades of a color. So just by using this blue, if I press lightly, I can get light blue, and you can see I'm getting that now. Now I'm hoping that you're noticing that when I'm shading, I am shading all in the same direction. Now, if I take my pencil and I push a little bit harder, you're going to notice that that color is going to get darker, and now I've got a medium blue. Now, if I press even harder, you're going to notice I'm going to get a dark blue. So the nice thing is, with this one pencil, I got light blue, medium blue, and dark blue. I'm going to continue shading. That's what it's called when you color with a colored pencil. I'm going to continue shading this blue all the way down because I want to show you some color mixing. Yes, you can actually mix colors with the colored pencils. So if you notice, I'm using this blue. There are other blues that I found in my pencil, well, in our containers of the colored pencils. And I've got a dark blue. This is a different shade of blue, and this one even has some green in it. So let me show you, if I add this darker blue on top, you can see I can color right on top. Whenever you're mixing colors, you will just color right on top of the other color. So I'm getting a different shade of blue there. Same thing with this. If I push harder, you're going to notice I'm going to get a darker blue. Do you notice how this dark blue and this dark blue are different? This one's even darker because I'm using that dark color blue. Let's see what happens when I add a little bit of this on top. Ah, the color changes a little bit. Right now I'm pressing medium, but let's see what happens when I press hard. Ooh, that's very nice. Now don't forget, craftsmanship is super important when you're working with colored pencils. And what I mean by that is you want to make sure you're covering up all the white in your shading. I don't want to have something that looks like this with all the white in it. If yours looks like this, what you're going to do is come back and just shade over it with your colored pencil until it's completely covered. You can see the difference between this end and this end. Now, I also have black and white. Let's see what happens when I add black and white. So down here I had my dark blue, and if I mix a little black on top, you're going to notice it's going to get even darker. I had light blue down here. When I put a little bit of white on top, it's going to get even lighter. When you add white to a color, it gets lighter. When you add black to a color, it gets darker. Then let's see what happens when I add green. I'm going to come up to this one and add a little bit of green. And I love to experiment and see what colors look like when I mix them together. Ah, that's neat. And you can see if I push even harder, it's going to get darker. So that's just a little bit about how we're going to use color pencils. I know you're going to love color pencils as much as I do, and you're going to have a great time today.